to another episode of The Weekly Gig. Right before we started our show, Sam decided to say something. He told me that he has a word for people like me. Continue.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, we're gonna start hot right off the top because, you know, we gotta. Something about this podcast that we need to start doing is we need to talk about relevant things that are happening now, right this fucking minute. So
no, because it's not. I hate talking about topical topics.
So I think we all know what happened at the Oscars this year.
Like, who cares?
So
I'm over it.
Right. A lot of people are inbreds. Some might say.
Hold on.
Yeah, inbreds.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with this, but we talked about it. See? Now you can put it in the title.
No.
Do you
this
understand?
Will literally be in like fucking weeks ahead. So
the views though.
Yeah, this will be like 3 weeks later. Nobody cares. Nobody cares now. The only reason so this whole situation was a fucking plant. Because the only reason anybody's talking about the Oscars is because that happened.
Yeah.
If that
absolutely.
didn't happen, nobody would have known the Oscars were even a thing this year.
The Oscars were fucking the other night. Until I saw fucking Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. It's just a fucking ploy.
And now like 1 in every 5 fucking posts I see is a meme about Christopher Rockins. Yeah. I don't care.
Oh.
It just so happened that fucking before this, the Oscars fucking viewership was down like 46%.
That's pretty epic. Yeah.
But now it's still going to be down because next year it's not going to happen. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was down this year because nobody knew that was going to happen. Nobody's going to be like, oh, I wonder if Will Smith's going to be at the next Oscars. They're probably not going to invite him because he slapped the shit out of somebody.
That's actually, it's up for debate.
It was on purpose.
It's up for debate because everything is a debate. And, you know, they decided in that evening to still give him an award and let him have a speech, which I think is pretty funny on its own. After basically assaulting somebody.
Basically, that was
borderline assaulting. What's up?
Battery with a deadly weapon because his hands are registered weapons. Just kidding.
Yeah, I think he's cute too.
Huh?
What?
William.
All right, so his son has alopecia, which sounds...
Son?
It's a funny disease. And Jada, not Chris Jaden. Rock made fun of Jaden, Will Smith's son.
Which I mean,
for having an anime.
Character.
Yeah, like,
it's because he has an anime.
You have hair, but not much of it. And then Will went up there. He got summoned. Jaden summoned him. As a dark spirit. Jeez. Wait, that sounded racist. That's not what I meant. No, hold on.
Will
Wait,
Smith,
no, I'm not racist.
Sam's got Elden rot.
God damn, dude.
In his brain.
Scarlet rot.
Hot in here. Running out of breath. I stand with Chris. Let's move on.
Do you?
Okay, now you can put it in the title and we can get lots of views.
Hashtag trigger warning, hashtag emotional, hashtag I stand with Chris.
I stand with Chris. Team Chris. Team Chris.
I mean, you know what they say. Everybody hates Chris, am I right? I used to watch that show every night before school.
That's
so I think I have trauma.
No, the funny thing is, you watched Everybody Hates Chris. I watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
We're destined to fight.
Kidding. I love that show.
Oh, yeah, really?
Fresh Prince is awesome. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Right.
And that bitch who died halfway through the show.
Jesus Christ.
The mom, I think.
Aunt Viv.
Didn't they just replace her actor?
I don't think she died. I think she got fired.
Oh no! Wait, no. I'm thinking of Oh, maybe it did happen in that show. Some girl fucking died. I think it was the Steve Urkel show. I think the mom in that show died. Okay, whatever. Who cares? So I have trauma. So
okay.
There's one instance of this trauma that happened that I can actually recall to you, but I know it's happened more in my life, and it's kind of relating to this whole thing. This is why I said that initial comment to you, Eddie.
People like you hate people like me.
I think, I don't know, something like that. But I was kidding, first of all, and but I don't know. It's not trauma. It's like just something that comes to my mind, and it like irrationally irritates me. But
okay,
and I know it's irrational, and I don't actually care. Like, I'll stop thinking about it immediately and move on. But we're talking about it now because this is the hot topic. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna give our opinions after this Sam session here. So
this podcast sucks.
No, it's good. This is good. Good
okay.
Stuff. So yeah, when I was younger, we well, I guess you guys experienced this too because we live in the same area. When we were in the early grade schools, and by that I mean I think middle school / high school, we had an earthquake in Oil City.
Don't remember it.
Don't remember that?
Is it the one that I slept
Never
through?
felt it.
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. It was the middle of the day.
How old were we?
I don't fucking know. I just remember it. I think it was like fucking 9th or 10th grade for me.
That's probably the one I slept through.
Maybe earlier. I don't know. But I remember that happening. And this is when Facebook was like popping off, you know, like everyone was on Facebook now. It was like it was the new generation of Facebook people.
Dude, Farmville.
Farmville was big. Got to have that Farmville. But so the earthquake happens, and in the same day of that earthquake, literally maybe later that evening at like let's say the earthquake happened at 3 p.m, or you know, like 4 hours later, I'm seeing people just commenting under people's posts describing their like experience with the earthquake, just literally saying like, can we stop talking about the earthquake? Can we move on? And I was thinking, and that really, I never said anything, but I always irritated me because it's like, bro, our lives are so fucking boring 90% of the time, and you want to be that fucking quirky little bitch that fucking thinks nothing's a big deal. Everyone is interested in this. Leave us alone. I enjoyed looking at everyone's experience. And now I'm enjoying Will Smith smacking the shit out of Chris Rock. I admit it's still hype, and I completely understand it's gone on too long. Like, just shut up already.
Well, the biggest thing is that it's been like a week, and every joke about it is the same.
Yeah, it really is. There's not much you can do with it, too. It's
my favorite one is when people go through and look at his frame data for his like as if it was a fighting game. They're looking at his frame data for the slap and how fast it was.
Oh.
And like mapping out hitboxes and stuff.
That's good.
That's kind of clever though. That's funny. But like, I don't know. This is different because this is like this is literally one little scene. This is one thing that happened. Just one slap, bam, it's over, and immediately the country is divided once more on a new subject. So it's way more annoying.
I'm all about people having fun.
They're not having fun though. That's the problem. They're angry.
Everybody's trying too hard to be fun. Oh,
they're angry.
Angry.
Will was in the right. Chris was in the right. Will was in the right. That's all I see.
Really?
That's all I see. And the occasional meme.
I don't see that.
Literally,
I just see.
I follow a bunch of comedians though, and they, they're obviously in favor.
Who's in the right, Sam? Chris.
And
he is a comedian,
but
after all.
I listen. I hear out the other side, and it's kind of dog shit.
Yeah, Sam. How would you feel if you were at the award ceremony for your work? All right, and one of those old, raggedy ass, decrepit, decaying corpses is introducing you, and they talk shit about you. What would you do? Right to your face.
That's worse yet, makes fun of your wife.
World, Sam. The whole world, they make fun of your wife.
Wouldn't care.
In front of the whole world?
I don't think I'd care.
All right, well, what if your wife cheated on you 3 months ago?
See, this is Will's problem. I don't have no Will problems. This is Will's issue. Why is he with her? Why? That's the real fucking question. Why?
I mean, yeah, he was fucking crying.
I saw that fucking clip on her show.
I thought he left.
No.
I thought he left her.
Nope.
I thought they were done too. No. Guess not. They're stronger than ever too.
She allowed him to come back.
I'm allowing you back into my life. Shut up, bitch.
I just made that up.
Who?
The part where she allowed him back into her life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jada Pickett, so I mean, probably did say that once in her life to him.
Yeah, Jaden Smith.
It's Jaden Smith.
I'm allowing you back into my life.
Yeah, the good memes have came and gone already. Like, it's done, it's over, it's been a couple days, get over it, and
it's done. No more.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sam's work.
What?
Our work.
I don't think we've brought this up, but Sam has gone on record and has evidence of this thing happening multiple times, like more than once, where he would go into the bathroom, open up a stall door, and there's just a bloody mess in the toilet that a grown adult produced and decided to leave it there.
He didn't flush it. He didn't want to flush. Why didn't he flush it? I don't know. He's cool with it.
Yeah, but
it's crazy.
I would open up the stall and shivers would go down my entire body.
Yeah.
Probably gag.
I gagged a little bit when I took a picture of it.
No, you took a picture of it?
Well, it was funny because it was a lot of blood. It was a lot of blood. Like,
it was like clumping and dark.
If that came out of me, the next place I would go is outside to my car to leave to go to the hospital. Like that, it's not okay. Eddie, Hunter, I'll get you the picture. Don't worry. I'll let you see what's up. It was in.
It's okay. It's not. It doesn't look like a lot, but when you see it, it just shakes you to the bone.
Shakes you to the bone.
And there was no poop, so it's like he flushed once, I'm assuming, and then he probably was doing the stand wipe, where you like hunch over a little bit, spread your left cheek, and then get in there, and all there was blood, unless he just shit blood. Which is also
I don't know.
It
really seems like the only reason they went into the bathroom was to release some blood and then leave it there.
Yeah.
It was a warning.
Like, I don't understand
Marking
how
his territory.
All these grown ass adults, you're all adults there, can't take care of the toilet. Like what's their home life like?
Dude, their home
What's
life
even
must be
worse?
terrible.
What's even worse is the toilet that I took the picture.
Like, it's embarrassing.
Is automatic. It flushes automatically. That's why I think he thought he was done and it flushed and he was standing up and then he did that other bullshit and just didn't do anything about that.
Because that doesn't make any sense.
Then the sensor doesn't catch it. But like, dude, I just can't fathom having that much blood come out of me and me not like hyperventilating right there.
You're like, well, time to go back to work.
Yeah, like
unless it was a drug addict.
Wow, that sucks. Oh, I got to get them wires assembled. Like, what?
Damn, time to assemble some wires.
Like, I'm really losing time here. God, I don't have time to deal with whatever's in that toilet. I can't even flush it.
God, I got that out. Yeah,
This is a
why
really...
they couldn't even...
Huh?
They couldn't even flush it.
Yeah. Really good segue,
What's their
by
problem?
the way.
I know.
This is pretty cool.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. And then our friend Jason, you people don't know of him. He also works in my building, and he has, I think, another 2 pictures of different instances where there's blood on like the side of the bowl. There's little dribbles of blood on the side of the seat. It's crazy. Someone has AIDS. Someone at my
and you're
work
all using these toilets.
has AIDS. And they don't care if you know.
Wait, is a symptom of AIDS shitting blood?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm
I'm pretty sure it just means your immune system's really bad.
Shitting blood.
But it was bright colored blood, Hunter. They don't have internal bleeding, I don't think.
Yeah, it was bright. It was like...
Well, it wasn't black, I guess I should say.
Bright red blood usually means bleeding that's low in your colon or rectum.
Yeah. That's cool. They should get that looked at.
I mean, actually, it was pretty... Here, I'll just fucking send it to you, Hunter.
What would you do, Eddie, if that came out of you?
I would go to the hospital.
Yeah. Go to the hospital, give you the old finger blast 2000, and be like, huh, that is a lot of blood on my finger. And then they'd do something else.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not as bad as I thought. Yeah.
I mean, it's still blood. But not as bad as
I thought. Like I said, it's not as much as I made it out to be, but it's still like visceral reaction to seeing that. Like if you look under it, like the bottom part of all that toilet paper is all red. So somebody had a good time. That's all that matters.
Someone's fucking hemorrhoid exploded.
Honestly, it's probably what it was. I don't have like any bathroom stories because there's like 3 people that work at my work, so.
Hunter, I'm surprised you haven't seen any yet. That's
No.
pretty. It's. I mean, maybe.
It seems to be pretty common over in Sam's house.
You have a sight to one day still possibly see. Pretty cool.
I mean,
Yeah, now that you know it's a possibility, you'll be waiting for it.
I'll be actively looking for it. I'll go in all of the bathrooms just to see if there's some blood.
Like even when I went to college, like first of all I tried not to go poop as much as I could. But there's a couple times where you have to. And not once did I see a pile of bloody tissues unflushed. I'm sure, okay. For the ladies out there, for the gender identifying females or they thems that partake in a
Not real.
mostly
Oh no.
I'm just kidding.
female part oriented restroom, the site might be more common. I don't know. From what I hear, sometimes some people can be pretty gross and just leave it there for no reason.
Dude, I'm almost 26 and I still, like, their fucking bathrooms are still a mystery to me.
I've never been in a girl's bathroom before.
Well, I mean, like, sure, but like when they talk about it, like I've literally sat next to girls probably my whole time working at Liberty, like, you know, older ladies, and sometimes they fucking talk to each other and I'm listening and they're just like talking like some of my feminine products. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Tell me the names of all these things. Like, that's what I want to say, but then they'll probably tell HR on me.
Liners, tampons. Yeah. You'd be like, what are you putting on your pussy, huh?
Like, what is that? Like, what goes beyond? Like, why do you have to say feminine products? Do you have like 8 different types of wipes? You have to like I don't get it.
Well, they're not woke like we are because they're decrepit corpses.
Yeah.
They don't like talking about things.
Fucking corpse boomer bitches. Fuck them.
Goddamn.
Yeah. I don't know if I told this story on the podcast or not, but one time, so I never took the figure drawing class at college. One, because it always conflicted with art history. There was one semester that I could have taken it, but I honestly just didn't want to, which I probably should have because I'm sure it would have been a very helpful class. I can't draw figures for shit, but one time I was going to the bathroom before my art history class because it's a night class. It's at like 8 p.m. Like I'm at school all day. So I go to my usual bathroom. I walk in, and there's a naked old man standing in the middle of it.
Oh,
okay.
And I think to myself,
what a wonderful world. What?
This is a college full of predominantly young students. I mean, there's some adults, but I've never seen somebody this old here. And he was just like standing there naked. He had a bag next to him. So I just walked out and left. I realized he was the model for the figure drawing class. Just like getting ready to stand there for 2.5 hours while people drew.
Hold on, wait. You walked into the bathroom. You saw an old man standing there, and
and then I just left.
Did you make eye contact with this guy?
I said, "Oh, my bad," and then I walked away.
And then you walked back out, like you turned around, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah, even though it wasn't my bad, it was his bad.
My bad. Sorry, I came in the public restroom
while you were there naked. And then I had a friend that was in that class, and she told me that when the guy was standing there, his cock randomly started leaking pre-cum, and it dripped all the way down to the floor while they were drawing him.
Oh.
And that was the day I decided that I'm never gonna take figure drawing.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh boy, that's interesting.
Students could participate and be the models too, and I think you got $20.
$20.
Stand there naked for me.
There was this one model that everybody's drawings of her got hung up, like in the hall or whatever. And you know, I was in another class, like not an art related class at all. It was this shitty class. It sounds awesome, but the professor just fucked it up so bad. The class was called like witchcraft, mythology, and some other bullshit. I don't really remember. I took it because it sounded like sweet. It was an anthropology class, I believe. But it wasn't a good class. And there was a student that sat next to me, and she looked really familiar. I knew that I never met her before, but I was like, "Well, how do I know you? I've seen this person before, like in my head." Turns out she was the model that was strung about on the halls in the art building where I spent all my time. So when I realized that, in my head, I was like, oh, I know what your tits look like. That's pretty cool. Can I sit somewhere else? Luckily, it was at like the end of the semester. So I haven't, and not that it matters, it really doesn't, but it was just like kind of a weird thing where I saw her and I was like, I know what your boobs look like. Ha ha ha.
Went up to her, went straight into her ear,
this,
like, I know what you look like underneath that.
I've seen it all. To be fair, they were artist renditions, but it was just kind of a weird thing that happened. Cause like for the longest time, I couldn't put my finger on why I knew her or seen her before. And that was it. And then there's also a drawing of an old man he's sitting, like leaning back. One of his legs is like bent up and the other one is bent, but like on the ground, if you can picture it. And you see his flaccid cock and his butthole.
Ooh.
Somebody drew it and they hung it out in the hall. So I don't know. That figure drawing class, I don't know if it would have been for me, but it would have been helpful.
What kind of old man do you have to be to volunteer? Like, yeah, I want to get naked in front of a bunch of college kids and stand there. Like,
I don't know. He must have liked it because he fucking dripped pre-cum.
Yeah, like I can only imagine he's a pervert, unless he's like, unless he's actually interested in like the results and he wants to see himself drawn. Like,
he's donating his unique body for the purpose of educating people.
I feel like it wasn't unique. I think it was fucking nasty.
I have a photo of the butthole.
Oh.
The butthole one, but I'd have to.
Did someone just spread eagle in front of?
I'd have to look for it. No, I'd have to look for it. He wasn't spread eagle. He was sitting down, leaning back with his legs open. So you saw the whole dark abyss.
There's so many other things to draw, though.
Well, that person happened to be standing right in front of him.
Oh, I don't get it. Like, go sit somewhere else then. Yeah. Oh, I can see this guy's rectum.
It's a circle of people, so everybody gets an angle. Like, somebody has to get that one.
I feel so bad for that person.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'd be kind of pissed if it was man. Like, really? I gotta fucking...
Dude, I get the ass? Like, oh my god.
I gotta seriously draw a butthole?
I think people said that sometimes the room, like, got an odor as well.
Probably all that fucking pre-cum.
I mean...
Like, open asshole odor, you know?
The same odor you get in a YMCA locker room.
Speaking of old men and their cocks out.
Yeah.
Why do they not care?
I think it's just gone to the point where they're just so old that their dignity is just at an all-time low, so they just don't care.
I mean, I guess.
That's my only explanation.
I would still be embarrassed. I would still
I think if I'm a little bit too old, I'm going to say, like, maybe in my 70s, I could die any day, so at that point, anyone can see my dick. It wouldn't matter.
The only time that I would not care about, like, being naked like that would be at a fucking onsen, because you have to do that.
I mean, yeah. But, like...
Yeah. So then I'll just be like, well, this is the thing. All right. Epic.
Ugh.
I don't know. I guess when I'm old, I'll see.
If you get old.
If anybody wants to see my chestnuts dragging against the ground. Yeah, if I become old. If I don't die.
I don't plan on becoming
old. That's
so
very real.
Yeah, sure is. It's just like I'll be like changing, and then I'll like look in the mirror, and then I'll just see fucking somebody walking like they're from The Walking Dead, a naked body, just passing by. Like, oh, okay.
It'll be me.
Don't bite me. Don't get me. Why? Why?
I don't know.
Just don't do that.
My dad does it.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. He's done it even like okay.
He's done it in front of me.
I've been thinking about kids a lot because I'm going to have them at some point. Like I'm gonna steal them all. No, I'm gonna
Okay.
eventually have children. And I think back to things like, for example, when I was in the locker room as a kid with my dad, he would just have his stupid chode, his little fucking chode
Damn.
filled with pubes out
No.
and facing me sometimes. Like just like we'd be walking, he'd turn around when I was saying something and he would just not, he wouldn't care. It was just there.
What was that?
And I was at,
Say that again?
and I was so little, I was at, like I was, my you know.
Oh, I found it.
My head was at his crotch level, so I was just, that was the only thing to look at. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He was like, look,
So
son,
it's like,
look
how
at
are you,
what
how
being
do
a
you
man
do that?
looks like.
Yeah, how do you, yeah, he never said that, thank God, after showing me his dick.
Oh,
That might
it's
have been a
that.
little bit of trauma.
Yeah, there's the drawing. Sam, you gotta take a look at that.
It's just hanging.
Oh, the bloody? Oh, no,
No.
never mind. Okay.
Do you like his wiener?
No.
It's just sort of flopping. Good for that.
Have you
man.
guys?
Good for him.
Well, I guess maybe not Sam, but have you ever seen like your dad's wiener when you were little, and you're like, damn, that's like really big.
Huh?
No, just me?
you.
I think I've only seen my dad's wiener once, and I don't know. In comparison to his size of a human, it probably looked big to me. I don't know.
I think I missed that.
Damn, Dad, you're hung.
Sam, you don't relate because you said your dad had a chode filled with pubes.
Yeah,
Oh,
kinda.
fuck.
See where I get it from. Just kidding.
Ha ha ha.
Got him.
So about kids.
Wait, so you
So about
so
our
you saw your dad's
dicks.
huge cock?
Yeah, when I remember, I vividly remember being like thinking like that is very large.
I mean, well, okay. When I was younger, I thought, wow, that's wide. Like
Girthy.
that's what, yeah, like that's what I remember. And then it's like, oh, and then, like as an adult, I'm like, okay, that's probably just what mine looks like in the doctor's office. Like now,
In the doctor's office.
yeah, because that's when it's at its smallest.
Oh, what about like at a pool?
At a pool, it's pretty small too. I would say that.
That's probably when mine's at its smallest.
Yeah.
Is at a pool or like at a beach and the water's cold.
Yeah, cold water pools, all that. I mean, the doctor though, for some reason, dude, when I feel like a woman when I'm at a doctor's office. Let me tell you what.
He makes
Your
me
balls
his
turn into
bitch.
like those little tumbleweeds that the fucking bugs in Elden Ring carry around.
They're real tight, if that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
They're real tight, and
And around.
yeah, they are plump. They look like fresh new balls, not like unused. Yeah, my dick just looks like a fully
Unused.
what?
You said your balls look unused.
Yeah, like
what does that mean?
like they were new. They were plump. They weren't saggy, used up,
In the
smacked
shrink
between
wrap.
my legs for 26 years.
Gotcha.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, I feel like we only have 3 topics for the for the weekly gig. It's Chris Chan, Sam's dad, and Dick.
Yeah. I got a topic for Chris Chan. It's gonna be 5
Put him on
seconds
the
long
thumbnail.
later.
We'll get more
but
views.
no, we'll bring it up later. It's 5 seconds long. We'll get back to Sam talking about kids in a second, but I just wanted to say that I photoshopped some funny photos of Sam's dad. Should I put him on the screen, Sam?
Yeah.
It has his name on it.
So what?
Haven't we already said his name before?
So there's this one, and then there's also this one, which is a little bit more subtle, but it looks more fucked up. All right, there you go. So Sam, you're talking about kids. You're talking about you're gonna have kids soon.
Yeah. So when I get a house, I'm gonna have a really deep basement, and I'm gonna store them there. No.
Oh.
I pretty much said what I wanted to say. I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about kids a lot, like God, that sounds fucked every time.
Think about kids.
I'm thinking about my future kids and like things I'm gonna do as a dad, and that's where I went into like my dad doing what he did and not being able to rationalize it, like going into the locker room.
So you're gonna show him your cock. You're gonna be in the locker room, and then you'll be like, "I understand."
I am personally going to hide it with all my might from my kid. I don't want him to see that.
Yeah, well, what if your kid walks up and goes, "Daddy, Daddy," and sticks his hand in your ass?
In
What
your
are you gonna do then?
ass?
Dude, it would have been so much
That's what I
better
thought.
if Daddy, Daddy, and he smacks my nuts.
I'm not looking forward to that. As soon as a kid knows that causes pain, they're gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, of course. But once I have a kid, it's like it's gonna hurt and I'm gonna be pissed, but like it's fine. I don't need more.
I also don't know if I'm gonna have kids.
Yeah, sucks to be you.
Because
Are you gonna play with my kids?
Huh?
In this moment, I just can't picture myself having kids like anytime
I don't
soon.
want any.
Me
Anytime soon.
neither. Me neither.
I think I'd be a great dad. I definitely want to like have somebody to inherit my
Ticks.
my life insurance
Your
and all this shit that I'm like putting money into my entire life. But at the same time, I cannot picture myself with kids right now
Jesus. Are you good?
or in the near future. Sam's burps sound like a demon trying to escape his tummy. Every time.
What about it?
So Sam, you changed your clothes on your Bitmoji, and every time I open Snap Maps, I just see Liquid Chris staring back at me.
Mm-hmm.
That was my Chris Chan topic. I told you it was gonna be 5 seconds long.
we
Sam
talked- we
changed it
talked
to
about
a
him
fucking
from the
yellow striped polo.
Yeah. I thought it looked.
Did you do that on purpose?
I can't say I didn't think of that also when I like clicked on it and saw it on my Bitmoji. It like gave me a little bit of nostalgia for it. So I was like, I'll wear that.
Yeah, there's a new part that came out.
But then I just didn't think about it again. And then you brought it up to me.
Every time I open Snap Maps, I see Liquid Chris.
I can't help your autism anymore, all right? You're going to get over it. I am Sam. That's my fucking name, all right?
Yeah. Liquid Eddie.
Oh, boy. Didn't someone change the topic a second ago?
No, we're on.
Yeah, we were talking about
Christian.
your kid sticking his finger in your ass.
Nope, I didn't say that. We can get off that. I mean,
I don't want to get off.
I've been reading.
Hunter doesn't want kids. What? Say something.
Oh yeah, I don't want kids. I'm not a big fan of kids.
That's cool. All right.
They're a little annoying
why?
shits, and I would like to spend my life doing stuff that I like, not taking care of little brats that kind of look like me. And kinda
Little
look
selfish.
Like someone I used to
Okay,
look-
but
It's okay to be selfish. like, imagine, Sam, the moment your nut reaches that ovary, your life's gonna be covered for the next 25 years.
My
Like,
life.
that's your life.
My life's
your life is going to be child. You're gonna have a child.
For the most part.
It's just
it doesn't have to consume your life the way some people think. Like,
right, I'm sure once you get to a certain point, it's
infant stage,
a little bit more hands off.
Fuck yeah, like you are that is the only thing. Like infant stage, early development, like when they're like before the whole time before you send them anywhere, like to be cared for by not you, like is just like pretty much 100% of your time is that.
And even then, little shits are like, "Hey, can I have $200 to make rent?" Am I right, fellas?
Huh?
Yeah, you right.
No, I'm just saying, like, not that specifically, but I'm saying like even after they move out for a while, they're gonna ask for things.
I don't know. So, for me,
which is fine. I'm not saying that that's an issue. I'm just saying like it's always gonna be a part of your life for better or for worse, but it's just something to consider. I don't
for
know.
me,
A long commitment.
I have this hole in my heart, like that I feel could be filled with having a child. I don't know why. I'm kind of.
It'd be sweet to have a little me to hang out with.
Yeah, I mean,
and do right by them. You know, do good parenting stuff.
And it's also like here's something fucked up though. Like I feel like I have the ability to, like, if I made a child, I would have the ability.
I didn't ask my parents for rent money yet, by the way, in case anybody.
You know, I can't get back on topic that easily, dude. You gotta let me finish this thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose it.
I just wanted to.
Fucking lose it.
We get it. You're poor, but not that poor. Okay.
Correct.
So fuck, bro. I have the ability in my heart, I feel, because I don't actually have a kid. I don't know if, like, you know, maybe I'll fucking hate it. I'll run out. Leave her without telling anybody.
Get some milk.
Yeah, go get some milk. But right now I feel like there's a void in me that could be filled with just giving, like being able to give someone else life, and that seems like a very primal thing. So
your caretaker instincts.
But like that's kind of as far as it goes. Like I feel like I could just I could deal with the stress of being a parent and everything, but
you're gonna fucking kill your kid.
But
your kid's gonna be crying and you're gonna hit it.
No, I'm not. Fuck, dude.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna treat my kid like I treated my first cat. I'm just kidding. I was young.
Sam has animals, but he doesn't abuse them.
Yeah.
Now.
But anyway, that void that I think I can fill. So there's a fucked up thought that is kind of like, it's kind of like my repellent. Like I don't actually know if I can handle a kid.
I think I know what you're. Oh no, go on.
To handle a kid, and it's the fact that you can, like, you're literally starting a life to die. You are. It's almost like I don't want to make life knowing, based off of my own life, that he's gonna die someday. It's almost like I don't want them to even have that thought, because I'm so scared of death myself.
Sam, you're sounding like an anime villain.
How?
Villain?
You're sounding like fucking Eren Yeager.
Oh, am I?
No, you're sounding more like Zeke. Make it so then people can't have kids so they don't have to live to die.
Yeah. So that's my I'm
but
pretty
Sam,
much with Zeke's what I'm trying to say.
Isn't the journey along the way worth it?
Like, it would be fun and everything, like, and there'd be hardships and lots of like good things too, but like
they're gonna play
inevitably
baseball.
they have to watch me die, and then they die.
Yeah,
like that's the sick part of my brain going, don't even bother.
It does suck. It is terrible.
Like, this is why life is so fucked, because we are able to comprehend the fact that we're gonna die. So it makes me feel icky.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Make me feel icky, not want to do anything. Make me want to play video games all day instead of,
Consciousness fucking sucks.
Consciousness does suck, and I will always...
Yeah, but Sam, if you weren't alive, you couldn't have played Elden Ring.
Yeah, but like, if I was never alive, I would have never known. Like... And what does that even mean? What does that even mean, what I'm saying right now? We barely can wrap our fucking brains around this bullshit.
All of a sudden, it clicks on, and then it
like,
one day just clicks off.
Hi, I'm a human. Okay. All right.
I can't comprehend not having a conscience because I've had one all my life.
Yeah. Had one the whole time you were able to think. The cool thing about Down syndrome is you can go your whole life without realizing that you're going to fucking die.
Dang.
I envy them. I want to be them. Why couldn't I have Down syndrome?
For people that don't know, yeah, Sam has lots of experience with the genal miscommunication that is Down syndrome.
The slow in the minds.
His sister has it. I thought when you were going to go on that tangent, I thought you were going to say that you're scared of the possibility of your child having that, and then you having to make the decision to go with it or not.
Oh, well, I mean, I just
that's where I thought you were going to go.
I went to the biggest and worst thing because, like, it kind of
like, your child's born, and they're like, they have Down syndrome.
No, I mean...
Make a decision, Sam.
Yeah, I'd make it pretty fast.
In what? In what way?
I would give it a life in a foster home.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I would readopt the kid. I don't know.
I'd put them up for adoption, and then I'd adopt them.
Buy them back when they're
like
when they can take care of themselves.
Like
when I can put them in a home. Oh, okay. So I don't know where I was going. Yeah, the downside, like the possibility of like having being born, having cancer, all that shit, all the fucking hardships that come with life. Like, it's almost like, does the good outweigh the bad? And sometimes I see it just the bad is it's more. There's more bad than good, and it kind of deters me from from wanting to like have a kid.
I'm pretty sure there's more good than bad. Like, consider not being able to watch Mother Knows Breast.
Makes a good point.
You changed my entire perspective right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, one day your child's gonna grow up and be able to watch Mother Knows Breast.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know where I was going.
The worst hentai out there.
So,
it's an interesting topic.
Let's just talk about hentai now. Honestly, I don't care.
You're the closest one to having a kid, I think.
Well, because I actually found some. No, I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ!
I was gonna say that, but I don't know. I don't know why I was gonna say that. I wasn't even thinking about like it as a joke, but I don't know.
Right.
Like, I found someone.
It's something obtainable.
I actually would like to, someday reproduce with, but like at the same time, I have these bad thoughts, and it's like, is it even worth it? I could just play my games and die a nice, painless death in my bed alone without the worry of kids. All right,
a lot more money.
Yeah, diapers are like $12. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
it's a thing you don't even think about.
When they become 7, they want the new iPhone.
Yeah, when they become 7,
can I have the iPhone 18?
Can I have
It's
Xbox?
$1,000.
Xbox, iPad, iPhone, please. Can I have all of it? Roblox Fortnite, please.
You can have my old PC.
And they'd be like, ew, is this a 1080 Ti? Ew.
Ew, what are you, poor?
What are you, fucking poor, Dad? You bitch.
No, it was very expensive when I bought it.
Like, actually,
I still can't believe you spent that much on your graphics card.
Yeah, me either.
I understand, but yeah, I mean, you bought that in what, 18?
Yeah.
18 or 19?
I think 19.
Probably 18. Yeah.
Probably. Whenever I started it.
So it was when there was a short like graphics card because people were mining crypto. It was when that like first started. So there were no 2060s, there were no 3080s.
Yep.
It was before all that. 1080 Ti.
Yeah.
That's like it was almost the top notch that you could get at the time. It was a common high end GPU, I'll say.
Yes.
That happened to be rare, and Sam spent like as much on it as he spent on the rest of his computer, if not more. Probably more.
900 or something. 850. It was 850.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
And I got lucky with my 2060.
Yeah, I got my fucking 1070 Ti for like around 400. And it was supposed to be lower.
Yeah. I got lucky for some reason. They weren't scalping graphics cards when the 2060 came out. And I copped that shit for retail price. I got the 2060 Gaming Z, whatever. And I don't overclock it. Even though that's what the gaming version's made for.
That's okay.
This episode has been weird.
You want to talk about your dad's cock again?
Or how about Will Smith?
No. I've been reading Chainsaw Man.
Ah!
Yeah, how's that been going?
I was gonna wait for the anime to come out on Chainsaw Man, because Jujutsu Kaisen looks so good. Attack on Titan looks so good. It's the same studio, so I was like, I want my first experience to be the best it could be. Well, they're taking forever.
Shut up. Thank you.
Okay.
So they're taking, I think that they released a trailer almost a year ago. Still no news about the Chainsaw Man anime. So after my positive experience of reading Jujutsu Kaisen 0 before watching the movie, I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll read it. So I've read all of the 7 volumes I have so far. All done. And especially in the beginning, the series was a lot more horny than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Like, I knew Denji just wanted to touch a boobie, but it was like every 3 chapters there was some kind of sexual tension.
Much like real life.
Or yeah, every 3 chapters. Yeah. Like, they all go drinking, and then the one girl takes Denji to her house.
Yo!
And then
Why?
I can talk about last weekend. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Chainsaw Man's really good. The art's kind of sketchy, like, in terms of, like, a drawing, like a sketch. A lot of the faces are, like, you can tell that they're drawn pretty quickly, almost like gesture drawings, almost. But I kind of like it. It gives it a good style. It's nice and endearing. Very horny. With lots of boobies.
Yeah.
You don't really I don't think I've even seen a boobie, but there's like, even like in this last volume, there's this group of girls. The way they were introduced is they were all fucking, and then they were like, well, you gotta go and assassinate this person, and then they were like, okay, and then they go to assassinate him, and they're like, I kind of want to just like fuck, and then we'll do it tomorrow. We'll just fuck right now, and then that was that, and it's like, all right.
Did they fuck? Did they show it?
Yeah.
Buying it right now.
Buying it right now.
There's a whole spread, a whole page spread of two other girls tribbing, and then the other girls are around them. You don't see their boobies, but you see, I mean, you might as well see, you don't see their nipples, I guess I should say. You don't see their nipples or their other parts. But, so yeah, Chainsaw Man is very horny on main.
And I'm here for
But
it.
it's pretty good.
I'm here for it.
It's pretty good. Yeah, if you guys want to read it, you can get through it really fast. Yeah, you read the first volume.
Yeah, I read the first volume in an hour.
Yeah, you can read the rest of them in that
Easy.
time too. It's very simple. It's not like Berserk. Berserk takes me like 2 days.
That's okay. It's fucking Berserk. You gotta look at that fucking art most of the time because it's so fucking good.
I know. He spends hours drawing these detailed fucking castles for me to just look at for 10 seconds and then go to the next page.
Yeah. Well,
It's insane.
that's what being an artist is when it comes to comics and manga.
Which is probably why the Chainsaw Man one's so like sketchy sometimes. But yeah, Denji has a lot of quote unquote love interests, but
He just wants to fuck.
most of them become not love interests pretty fast.
He's just like me.
There's also that one infamous kissing scene. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Ugh.
And then later that night, she like takes him home, sits on his lap. She's still drunk, and she's like, "You want to do it?" He's like, "I'm saving myself for Makima." Fucking sim. Something about Makima's smile, it just sucks you in, sucks your soul out of your body. And she always gives Denji like the littlest hope.
It's much like real life.
Yeah. The current thing now, which is probably going to be the thing for the whole series, is she tells him to, if he kills this certain devil, she will grant any wish that he wants. And of course, any wish, you know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. There's this one bomb lady. This fucking was so OP. Crazy. She had everybody going for a run for their money. Also, if you get attached to characters, don't. All right, Sam, you were you were talking about your weekend?
So last weekend, I did something a little unexpected.
What?
It was Melanie's birthday, and we went to the casino in Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
And we gambled for like 3 or 4 hours. It was pretty fun. I left technically up like $50 or $60, but Melanie kept asking me for more money, so I basically lost I basically lost 50. So nothing happened for me there, really. But it was her birthday, so I was like, fuck, I don't care. Whatever. So we finish up there. We go to this nice little place. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Cheerleaders. Can you guess what kind of establishment that is?
Sounds like a
I know what
bar.
it is.
What is it? What is it? Tell me.
I know what it is. You go there and you see boobies and butts.
Oh, it's like Hooters.
And boy, do you.
And-
It's pretty good.
Oh boy.
Although you said it's not a topless club, right?
It was pretty good.
Or not like completely topless.
Oh no, it's topless. It was But
Bruh.
the one we were in this other one's parking lot, like when we were like deciding what to do, because we looked on their website when we parked. This was before cheerleaders. And this one was all nude. Like they were wearing nothing. And
that was the difference.
And we were kind of like, and it was like it was really small. Like the building looked just fucking, like, I don't know. It just looked like a fucking giant garage. I wasn't really feeling it either, but we ended up going to the other place and it was just topless. But that was my first strip club experience. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Thanks for asking. I think
Interesting establishments.
I think strip clubs are a good place to go if you're in a relationship, because you don't feel as pathetic,
scummy.
Yeah, you don't feel mainly pathetic.
I was worried at first when you said that you were going with her, but I mean, in hindsight, it totally makes sense.
It definitely sounded like a trap. Like,
yeah, go to the strip club, yeah.
Like, oh wow, you actually went? Wow. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna look at them now? Wow. No, but it was actually cool.
But if it's a group activity,
so the thing I was worried the most though when I went in there, I was scared. Like I didn't want to sit like up front, like on a like near a stage, because usually like there might be like booths like behind this, like back a ways from the stage, and then like the stage has like just chairs going around it, and then you just sit, you sit there and you fucking get their attention with ones and then just start putting them on her and shit. I didn't want to be a part of that. That was the biggest concern.
I couldn't tell you. I've never been. Hunter almost went to one.
Yeah.
If it was around here, probably for the better. I hear horrible things about every one of them here.
So
probably wouldn't have been great.
But yeah.
Well, that's okay. There's a story about that too.
Well, hold on.
Go on.
There's there's like the stage I mentioned, like you're all up close and personal with them. It's weird.
Yeah, we can talk about that other thing later. After the fact, it's kind of sad.
But there's 3 stages in this specific strip club. The first 2 are those close up stages, and then the third one immediately caught my eye, and I instantly told Melanie let's go over there, like, because it's a stage, and then around the stage is a bar, like a bar that you sit at, and it's I don't know, it was like nice and kind of away from them, like they couldn't touch me, they couldn't get close. I couldn't get close. It was nice. I felt like safe there. So
okay.
Yeah, so it was really cool because you just like sit at a bar and fucking watch asses flap.
So it was more so for you. It was like a bar experience with asses.
Yeah, and tits everywhere. Lots of nipples. It was pretty cool. And yeah, it was fun, and I went there and got exactly what I was hoping I'd get, which is just fun little sightseeing. They had lots of TVs,
that's good.
Like above the strippers with a fucking TBS show playing.
That's funny.
And then like, you look back and forth, you're like, all right, that's enough boobs for a second. Okay, Full House.
I need to cleanse my palate.
I don't know. And yeah, but what was really fun was one of the friends that was with us was single, and it was really funny to like watch him experience a strip club being single, because we were at the bar just sitting there watching him, and he literally looked like a kid in a candy store, like just in awe, like his fucking, I think I reminded him as a joke once, like, to close his mouth, like when he was walking around, because he was just, his mouth was fucking hanging open, like he's just looking around. He's like, whoa,
mouth agape.
This is awesome. I love this. And then he went over
Jesus
and
Christ. You're making him sound like such a fucking
I
idiot.
love
no,
this.
he kind of, but he's funny. I mean, whatever.
He definitely got more attention, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they can smell a newbie. They can smell a newbie in the strip club. He went over there, sat at the other closer stages. He was throwing some money in, and he instantly got the attention he needed. He wanted. I mean, but yeah, it was fun to watch him. He almost got a lap dance.
Almost, damn.
When he finally got the courage to like try and approach the girl that he really thought was hot, it was like 10 minutes till they closed. So
Oh, that's so sad.
Damn.
we were literally there till 3 a.m.
Wow.
Unlucky.
Yeah, it was a good time though. If you're in a monogamous relationship, I recommend going there to a strip club.
Do. It reminds me of Two Bears on Cave when Bert was talking about being at a strip club and he was texting his wife, Leanne.
Yeah.
Like, and he was like kind of worried about it.
Worried
and then
about
I
what
remember
she
he
thought.
said, yeah. And I remember he said that he was so proud because she was like, "Fucking go get a lap dance, you pussy." And then
That's
he was like,
cool.
"Okay, did you just fart?"
Yeah.
And I thought that was very neat.
Yeah. Strip clubs are cool. If you're not gonna
How
have
much money
kids, you
did
gotta
you
get your
spend?
bitch to a strip club. Like honestly, have some fucking fun with your life.
Jesus Christ! How much money did you spend there?
Total probably like $30. You literally.
That's
Oh,
not
something
bad.
cool they
Did you
do.
have to pay to get in?
No, something cool they do at like if they have like an open bar, they'll like if you give them a 20 for your drink, like that you buy, they'll give you the change in ones.
Oh,
Of course.
So they know exactly what you're fucking doing with it, and it was cool because like me and Melanie were like crumbling up dollars and like whipping them at the girl that was dancing.
Just fucking
We were trying to aim for her butt.
dip them in your drink to make them a little like wet, so you can crunch them up and just fucking pelt them with it.
We didn't put them in our drink, and for a second when you said that, I was like, "That's such a good idea," and then I thought about security throwing us out.
Dipping your ones in your drink, that's a good idea.
I thought it was a good idea because it'd be funny because they'd get a little wet, maybe it'd be cool.
That'd be really annoying.
Yeah, no, it would be. It 100% would be. That was my fantasy. You just lit up.
Damn.
All
Well,
right,
you can
yeah.
still try it with Mel. You can role play at home.
What?
You
Oh.
can role play at home with your girlfriend.
Well, she'd be like, "You got something for me?" And I'd be like, "I don't have any ones."
I get a wet dollar.
You gotta be ready for it. You gotta have your like bedside water. You'd be like, yeah, 1 sec, and then you dip it in. You crumple it up into a
Just
big
whip it at her
soggy
face.
mess and whip it at her as hard as you can. Yeah, you
Make it
fucking like that.
You like that, you bitch? She's like, "Am I a fucking eye?"
Yeah, that's a good. It's a good thing. Were there a lot of like older people, or was it more young people?
So this is the.
Like were you guys a breath of fresh air for these girls, or?
I definitely was. I don't want to toot
Okay.
my own horn, but I'm a little fucking smoke show. Not gonna lie. And
Yeah, you got a haircut before you went out.
I got a little haircut, little do, and I'm sitting there looking all innocent. I'm an innocent little boy, no tattoos. Fucking, I look all fucking, straight laced, and they see me, and I'm throwing ones at the bitch, and she's all like, she's really trying to get my attention, like keep my attention rather. Because
Let's refer to them as gentle women.
what they do is if they see that if they notice that you're throwing a shit ton of money at them, you can approach them right after they're done and they walk away. They rotate between songs, like between the stages, so you can get their attention and ask for a lap dance, and then they'll get even more money out of you. Like it's
Okay.
a great gig for them. And honestly, I respect every one of those girls I saw. Like I respect them.
Good.
Oh,
so
of course,
much.
they're working it.
They are
I mean-
working their fucking best life. I saw one girl up there on the pole, and she just looked so pissed. She had a fucking frown on her face.
Some people's situations are different from others.
No, you could tell too. Like some of them were like happy, having a good night.
Let them do it.
And then this one girl was just like, just frowning, not looking at anybody, just doing her dance, but and then just got off. No one threw ones at her though because she would look mad.
Damn.
Like, sorry, made our boners go bye-bye.
This was a quote unquote classier establishment. Yeah, it's not like a scummy fucking.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
bar.
And it was really, the security is really good. Like, the fuck, what would you call them? Security. Bouncers. Yes, that's the word I wanted. The bouncers are usually huge, and they were big fat men. Like, I mean, not fat,
intimidating.
In like, I eat McDonald's 3 times a day. I don't exercise. Dense. Why would I do that? Like, I'm talking like, this guy is literally made of protein. He is protein. Just these big fucking muscles. He's like 6'4", and they like pat you down, but they're pretty nice though. Like when they had to pat Melanie and her friend down, they like asked permission to do it. They were like,
"Oh,
I'm gonna reach past your coat to check the side, to check your waistband. Is that okay?" And then you have to accept it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like they were nice. The place seemed cleaner than what I thought it would. But
that's good.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there's a bunch of old men.
Oh yeah. So I was noticing that there were some people you might think are regulars at this place, because like you see, they're like, you can tell they're like 50, they're balding, they're fucking older, it's whatever, and they like go in, I watch them sit down, and they're immediately approached from the girls off stage, just instantly. They like go over, they sit on his leg, bare ass on his leg. He puts his arm around her, and he's like, "Hey, I'm glad you're working tonight." Like, and it just like casual talk. It's like, all right, bro, they've sucked your life savings out of you. Like, you can tell, like, they all know him. They can't wait for him to come in the door.
I don't know if anybody should regularly go to these clubs.
No.
Just for their mental health, period.
Yeah. It was definitely a fun time, but like, I'm not,
even if it was the best experience in the world, like, obviously there's social stigmas to these clubs, but if there's somebody that's going that often, obviously it's either a boomer that hates his wife or somebody that hates his life.
Oh,
just having a good time.
Quick side story. Hunter, do you know that guy at work whose name is also Sam? Works in the building that you're not at now?
No.
You don't know? He's like really fat, has a big belly, and he like walks around and grabs tools and walks away.
Oh, yes, I do.
So
grabs tools and walks away.
No, he's this big dude. Like, he has like, he doesn't miss leg day, but then his upper half just looks like a fucking ice cream cone. Like, it's literally just huge.
Well, every day is a leg day for him because his upper body fucking weighs a ton.
Yeah, dude. He's lifting thousands. But his wife works in the building, and like, it's just like a known fact. They work together, whatever. Who cares? He's nothing. He is nothing. He's just a worker.
He is nothing.
Someone by the name of Rob.
Okay.
Told.
Go ahead and bleep that out.
Go ahead, bleep out that last name. I don't know. Do it. Whatever. I don't care. So he told me a story because he was like, before he moved far away, you'll never know where he lives. He told me that he went to the strip club that's in the area. I don't know the name of it, but
here?
Okay, around there. Up. And he was at one of them, and he saw that man, Hunter,
Yeah.
at the front of the stage, drooling.
Ugh.
Actually drooling?
Like he said, he saw dribble on his mouth.
Jesus.
And was
feral animal.
And he looked so happy to be there, he said. Like he said that was complete bliss for him.
He was at Nirvana.
Yeah.
Hey, my wife.
And that's, I don't know, that's another type of person that you might see at a strip club. I don't know, you know?
Good for him, I guess.
But yeah, that's all I want to say. Weekend was fun. Fuck you.
Glad you had fun.
I'm glad you had a good time.
I said it first.
Wow. All right. Sam, I want you to do your best impression of me.
Well, you would need a webcam on me because I could imitate you pretty well.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I can't. I'm not good at like my friends' voices. I'm good at like, you know, famous people that have an obvious, a big personality to share.
I guess. Hunter, do your best impression of me.
Was this for an outro?
No.
I could tell you one. I mean, I could be Hunter and act like you.
Yes.
I could
be Hunter and act like me?
Yeah.
That's more interesting.
Wow, he left the dishes on the counter. Wow. Wow, Hunter sucks. Jesus.
Oh?
I'm kidding.
He leaves the bathroom light on.
Wow. Fortnite. Wow.
There you go.
Fortnite.
That's what I was looking for. I was thinking
Fortnite memes. Jeff.
There we go.
I'm Jeff.
My name is Jeff. I'm Jeff.
I'm Jeff. Me.
I'm Jeff. Let's finish off the rest of this podcast pretending to be me. Have you heard of the new Among Us? Sussy Among Us?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did.
My name's Jeff.
What a shit podcast. No.
Chicken nuggets in a Ziploc bag. 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 Sam, what would you do if you were in a store and everybody stopped and suddenly looked at you and pointed? These are I'm still making impressions of myself, by the way.
Then that's just you.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my impression of Sam.
Kiss them all.
You'd kiss everybody that pointed at you?
Yeah, start having ADHD. Talk in 8 different directions. Do it.
What?
What?
Okay. My impression of Sam is that's him burping. Dude, I'm so bad at Call of Duty.
There it is. Whoa.
He's so good. I can't believe how fucking good he is at this game. Yeah, sit here and play it all day because you have no fucking life. That's my impression of Sam.
Damn, keep going. That's funny. I don't want to slap you or anything. Kind of, you know. I don't want to slap you for it. Keep going. It's funny.
I can't beat the fire giant in Elden Ring.
Bro, I still am stuck on him. I can't beat it, dude. I can't beat it.
I can't.
Fire giant's so good. He's so fucking good. No.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Do that move again.
Yeah. Hey, that is me.
Yeah, why don't you hold that move for another 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just dodge 8 times before you hit.
Yeah, I'm funny, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a good time. My asshole burns, bruh.
Doctor, put it in slow. Wah. I have chronic pain. Wah. Yeah. Watch.
So
here,
when
I'll be
I was
Hunter.
a little kid,
hold on, wait.
I would take these fish and slam them on the ground as hard as I could, and my dad was like, "Why are you doing this?"
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let's all be Hunter.
What's up?
Damn.
Yeah, Chopper's okay. He's all right.
Is that Sam talking?
You know, for the 8th time, this character has the same voice actor as Django in One Piece, and I'm sick of hearing it.
I'm sick of hearing it. I love it.
And I love to hear it.
Yeah, I hate it. Yeah.
Sam, why are you so far away?
What do you mean?
I don't like the segment anymore.
What do you mean? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong.
Hold on. Let me talk into the back of my microphone. Okay. All right. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, this outro is
I'm done with this.
Get shit on.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this episode. That's it for this week.
This is such a nonsensical episode.
I had fun.
I didn't.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
It could derail at the end, but that's fine. Thank you for watching. The music's coming in. The sweet symphony of the weekly gig. Like and subscribe, you nerds. Do it. Please. See you next week. Bye.